Hi, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How are my darlings today? Let's see what's going on. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So these are messages that want to come through for January 24th. If you're watching, there's probably a message here for you, but not every day is going to resonate for you. So don't try to shoehorn yourself into every reading, okay? So let's see where we go. Feel free to swap around the characters. And as always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So just be mindful of that. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. All right. All right. Wow, be playful. That's important, you know? Things have got to be fun. Things have got to be fun. Enjoy yourself. Dolphin, this and that are true. So two things that are happening in your life that you may think are, time to let go. I feel like you're feeling misunderstood right now. Someone is misunderstanding you, or you're feeling misunderstood. And that's a tough place to be, because it just feels powerless. It feels like, oh, how come they didn't hear me, or how come, I'm being put in this pile. I'm being put over here. I'm not being listened to. Just feeling like they're not listening. It might be time to let go of that. There might be some reason why that person is doing that to you, or why you're feeling that way. And honestly, let it go. That person's never going to hear it. I just want you to know that. This person is never going to hear you. They're never going to open up. They're never going to be that person that all of a sudden is like, oh, I totally get it. I totally get you. No. Scorpio energy. Let it go. Right? You guys get that. You guys get that. Lovers. Queen of Pentacles. Empress. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. King of Cups. Sag energy right in the middle. Divine timing. This is a divinely guided situation here. I mean, they all, wow. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Wheel in the middle. Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Wow. So this is a situation where, look at that. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This person is your matched set. You are a match set. So if you're feeling misunderstood, you're leaving that behind. You are letting that go. You can still be the person that somebody else didn't understand. It's almost like you don't want to let that stand, but I feel like you have to let it go in order to move on. You have something really good coming in your life here. Something really good. So this could be, like I said, a Gemini or an earth sign, somebody very nurturing and loving and giving. Okay? Someone who's right on your same wavelength. You guys just get each other. I do see for some of you, there could be an earth sign here who's trying to make a choice between you and another water sign or a Sag. This person is looking for their life partner, and they can't decide between you and this other person. I feel like you're both sort of being your best, putting your best foot forward. You may be feeling misunderstood by this person, like, why aren't you just choosing me? Like, what? I mean, I would literally walk away from that idea of somebody like literally, putting you up like, contestants kind of a thing. Wow. There is something really good coming into your life that is it is a divinely guided thing here. Yeah, Four of Wands, Strength, Page of Pentacles, Magician. So if there was a person who was in your life, Earth sign, maybe Gemini, okay, and they have kind of been like, I'll decide what I want to do, like really slowing things down, I'll decide what I want to do. There is somebody else who's really awesome for you. And I feel like you might decide to test that out. This person is single, Magician, okay? And I feel like you might work with this person, okay? You might work with this person. So someone is trying to decide between you and another water sign. And you might be connected to a Leo or a Sag who sees you more clearly, kind of has put you up on a pedestal. This could be a work person, maybe a Sag, somebody at work who's always put you up on a pedestal. And right now you're dealing with somebody who's trying to make decisions and they're being very slow about it. They're being very, you just feel misunderstood. You're like, I really don't want to be in this situation. Why am I even here? Why am I even watching or listening or being around this person? I want to move on. I want to move forward into something better for me. Somebody that does get me. They get me. This Magician gets you. Okay, and they can be the king and queen. But this other person is just like focused on their money, focused on their luxury, focused on their own thing. They're not really, they're taking their time. What is it with this Queen of Pentacles here? They're taking very good care of themselves. They're taking very good care of themselves. Yes, they are. Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Fool, Two of Cups. This person's going to start fresh, start new when they decide. It's like, I'm not seeing the Emperor here, but it's like when they decide to make this leap, they're going to do it. And they'll expect you to be around. They'll expect you to be there. I think it's time to let go of this person. I feel like there is somebody else for them, maybe another Earth sign, maybe a Gemini. And they're trying to make this decision, but it's like, oh, let's see, who shall I choose? Who is going to be more adoring of me today? And you're like, why am I even bothering with this person? So there is somebody else for you, water sign, Leo energy here. I like this Leo energy, Sagittarius. Somebody who gets you, somebody who sees eye to eye with you, somebody who is more what you're looking for. I feel like you're the one that's going to bring in the third party. Yes. Wow. Devil, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands. There's a lot of really sexy energy with this person. I feel like it was kind of a verboten thing, like a work friend or something like that. There was some real fresh energy to it, real passionate. Okay? And this might have actually turned into love. Okay? So this person may really get you, understand you. Could be a Sag, like I'm saying. Could be another water sign, could be a Sag. And I feel like the person here who you've been waiting for or who's trying to make a decision about what they want is going very slowly. And I feel like they might choose another Earth sign or a Gemini. This person could be a Gemini, and they're looking for something different. They want a relationship that is less feeling oriented and more practical. Okay, more about money, more about, they want like lots of riches and stuff like that. I feel like this relationship for you guys is a good one. You guys really see eye to eye. Okay? This person who is another option for you. All right? And I think you're bringing in a third party. They're bringing in a third party. Like you might have been dating this other person up here for a while, and it's like, okay, it's time to like fish or cut bait. Like, are we going to get more serious, or are we just going to break up? I don't feel like it's a divorce or anything. It could be, but there's always been this other person sort of hanging around, and I feel like there's a lot of sizzle to that relationship, you know? And I feel like it could really be something very good for you. Okay? Could be a Leo, Sag, Capricorn. Leo, Sag, Capricorn. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to look at those for you. We can look at the Gemini up there and the Scorpio up there for that other person, but I feel like that person is going to go off on their own way, okay, and start something new, start something else. You just seem like you're looking at this other king. Okay, all right. So something new, yay! Something new, and something that has been hanging around you, has been happy and joyful for you. There's some real sizzle to it. Something new. Okay. All right, we're going to check that out in the extended. The link is below for you. See you over there.